It's Willie from Badass Barbecue, and this is the low and slow down on the Kamado Joe Classic. Next to me here is the Kamado Joe Classic with the divide and conquer system. What can I say? This is the barbecue I've ended up with. I've cooked on most of them in this store, and I can't speak highly enough of the Kamado Joes. The Kamado Joe is based off the Japanese style Kamado barbecue. And these have been around for a really long time, and the reason they're fantastic is the ceramic they're made from makes them extremely insulated. You only need just a little bit of fuel to cook for very long periods of time. And they're a great low and slow cooker. I've got one at home. I live in an apartment in Sydney. I don't have a huge amount of space, but I want to get all the great things you get out of low and slow barbecue from this one unit. And a lot of people ask me, how do I light them? I tend to put in enough charcoal for my cook, light a small fire lighter, the natural wood fire lighter in the corner, and allow them to come up to temperature that way. A lot of people try with charcoal chimneys, and because they're so insulated, it'll overshoot the temperature, and it's very hard to get them back down. To drive the temperature on a Kamado Joe, you've got the vents at the bottom and at the top, which you can adjust airflow, and they're very, very responsive. The Kamado Joe Classic comes with a divide and conquer system. Allows us to do multi-zone cooking. So I can have something cooking hot and fast on one side and something cooking like vegetables cooking a lot slower on the other. The other benefit of the Kamado Joe is you get a great flavour profile in these because the ceramic obtains some of the flavour from what you cook. So a really well seasoned Kamado Joe will produce some of the best barbecue you've ever tried. The badass pro tip for the Kamado Joes, in particular the ones with the divide and conquer system, is to flip your deflector plate over after each cook, and over the next cook it will burn off any residue fats on the deflector plates. The reason I love the Kamado Joes, and the reason I've got one at home, is because they're extremely efficient on fuel. Two, they're really easy to use, almost full on set and forget, and they look great on your balcony or out in your backyard.